Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Factorio efficiently. So I've been thinking in a couple of minutes between videos, and I've been talking about priorities all day, and I'm now putting the science down here. When the input is here, they're going to miss. I mean, well, I guess power is a technically neutral, but this is, it's not going to, it's going to have to go through all here and then go through here. So if I order these things at the same time, it's going to be, I don't know, man. Game over, man. Alright, so what am I going to be pulling off of the system here? I'm going to be pulling copper, those things, gears in my head, belt. I need to pull 4 things off of here to make the... Oh, and then blue science needs even more stuff to be pulled off of the loop? This is crazy. I need a bunch of stuff to be pulled off the loop onto this. This isn't going to work. Not here, anyway. I'm going to keep this loop right here because I could put the actual science machines here, the actual labs. And then what I do is I can pull the items I need and have this loop on the other side of the small pond. Granted, if I had the fill mod, I could just fill in the lake, but I don't. So, no, I can't even do it there. Where the hell can I pull stuff off of the main... I just want to burn it all to the ground. Like, all 3 of these wire types could just be built here. That would give me room to put my science loop over here. Because the wires just need circuits, basic circuits, and obviously that just needs copper. So I could do that. Those are just 3. It's actually just 2 things, the copper and the circuits. I could even move the circuits down there as well, and have iron, copper, and circuits down there. But now we're moving all this crap. But that could be the 4 things in the loop down here. And then all I have to pull off is I have to pull off iron, because I can't put it here. So I could pull off 4 things, but the science is going to need more than 4. So I can pull off copper, iron. And if I make the circuits down here, that's it. I pull off copper and iron. Those are the only 2 things that get pulled off. And then going back on would be all 4 of those things. 3 of those things, because the copper wire is only used to make those 3 things. See, now we're starting to think ahead. Okay, so copper wire comes in. It needs copper. That's the only thing that the copper wire needs. Those are totally not the right thing. We use those. Alright. Then we unload like so. We could actually, now that we're thinking smart and we're putting things on the outside, unload like that. So now we're getting monstrous copper action going on. And if we were smarter, we'd set it up like this. So now, copper is immediately loading on, because this is the only thing that needs the copper. So, psh, goes on the loop, it's pulled off immediately. And there should be plenty of time that it can do that. It's pulled off immediately, comes into the loop, goes around, whee, and fills all of the things that need to be filled. Okay. For instance, it's going to come into... That's only 2. It's okay. Is okay. We'll get to that in a second. It's going to take the 2 ingredients this needs to make the gears. Not gears, the circuits. right? And then it's going to unload using fast inserters. Because what, they take half a second apiece, right? Oh yeah. So it's going to unload, boom, around it goes. And then these bad boys are going to pick up their 2 ingredients. Yeah, this loop's a lot smaller. Uh-oh, sneeze coming on. Am I going to be able to fight it? Nope. Excuse me. So this needs 2 ingredients. This needs 2 ingredients. Alright. And this loop just got a lot smaller, which I enjoy. I just need enough for that to offload. Really? Smaller loops, I think, are the way to go. Alright. How fast are those made? Those have got to be pretty quick, too, right? Yeah, so we'll unload with them as well. Fast inserters. Now notice, there's no... I'm not going to do any computation inside the loop. I want the loop to move, baby. Move, baby, move. And then we're going to pull off the loop. What are we going to pull off the loop? Circuits will not always be pulled off the loop, so we can't do that. Yes, yes, I know. Circuits will not always move off the loop. Copper wire will never move off the loop. Those 2 will always go. So, what I can do is... those 2 will always go. This is the wire. The green and red wire never need to stay on the loop. They'll always come off. Alright, so we don't need any chests for that to try and figure out how many there should be or anything like that. The only thing that may or may not are the electronic circuits. So I need a system to make that happen. What if we did something convoluted like this? Can it reach? No, it would have to be that. Well... no, I need more room. Okay. What I was thinking of doing is having this set up, and then having it just go into a chest and having the magic happen, but no, we can't do that. You go here, you go here. You go here. And here. That gets the loop going. Alright, you're going to make copper wire. You are going to make electronic circuits. You are going to make red, I guess. Doesn't really matter. And you're going to make green. We've already done all the computational power. Now we just have to do the actual individual. Oh, I gotta go save solar. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Coming through. Oh, no. We actually have more time than I thought. Oh, hello. Since I'm now ordering astronomical amounts of steel. Okay. So we're gonna need set reset switches for. Okay, so we need a set reset for this, which we're just gonna put right in front of each one, so I know that's where it is. So set and reset were on a boat. Set fell off. Who is left? Then we need to compare what's actually in the chest. So this is your everything. There's your 2. Yeah, that's not going to work. We knew that going in. So this is everything is greater than nothing. Output beta. This is if beta equals alpha. Output alpha. That resets that reset switch, right? We do the same thing down here. Oh, I didn't even have to fix them. So we do the same thing down here. Copy this. Do this. Copy this. Do this. That's for that. Okay? we need to bring the red wire network into the main thing. So, too far from that apparently. Alright, red wire network is in all this, and we'll put it in over there as well. Okay, so the red wire network exists everywhere. Then we'll have to get the reset condition, the reset green network in without the main order green network getting into it. So we'll get to that in a minute. Solar energy is finished. Ergo, I would like now, please, gun turret damage 1. This my whole order was just those two things, right? Yeah, 225 and 150. Cool. Give me those. We're gonna need a bunch more logistical stuff right now. This is gonna be the last time we order these logistical things from the network. Alright, I would like, please, red copper wire in the amount of, yeah, actually, 150, and I would like green copper wire in the amount of, no, 150 is ridiculous. Give me 75. 75 of each. It'll take too long for everything else. Then I find myself running short of these guys, so let's just make another 20 of them. And I say 20 because then I'm going to pick up more when I move these guys. So we're just going to stay with 20 for now. And that's it. Right? Yeah. Go. Alright, so how much is this going to take? 500 and 250. Alright. Just going to cheat this along a little bit. One, two, three, 4. And it needs 250 of this, so just 2 stacks. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. Isn't that convenient? Alright. Give me all these. That's not what I wanted. Give me all these. Thank you. Go in there. You can have half of it back. I want the rest of it. Yeah, and then we need more copper brought up here. This is mostly what I want the robots for right now. Uh-oh! Something's going bad. Guess we're gonna have to check that out. There you go. Just a little top off. Here, you can have half that back. No, I said half. Alright, you can have a little more than half. What's going on, train? Well, it's not that we're out of juice. Although that is running low. It is that we're out of juice. Are they not getting loaded? Oh my god, no, they're one off. They've never worked. Wow. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. I don't know why I did that. You get that one. I don't know where you're going to go from there, so we'll just do that first. You can have all that. No, you can't, because I need to actually let you move, but then you can have that in a moment. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy that. So you're almost out too, then. You've got more. I must have loaded you with more. Alright, so I'm going to put you right about there. Like so, and then we're going to go get some fuel. We're not going to siphon it off the loop because I've got all of it sitting in this box. Just give me this. Give me that. And we'll just put half in each box, and I don't have to think about it for a minute until I finally get robots. There you go. Enjoy your fuel. Okay. Oh, I should have got belt. Should have put belt into the order. See, this is why you need separate ordering things, because then I could order for belt. And then look at how far it has to go on the loop before it can actually be brought in. It's insanity, man. Alright, well, let's keep working on this loop. We'll put some power right in here. Okay. Well, that's where the return should really go, so let's put the power up here. That's not going to work. I want it right there. It's not going to do it for me. It is the best spot for it. We'll find another place for the others to return. That's fine. We need more of those, too. Again, we will pick up more as we move all this. We delete what's already over there. But for now, it's kind of annoying. Alright, so this needs to be a set reset switch. So alpha... How much time do I have? I got plenty. Alpha equals 1 equals 0. Output alpha equals 1. Copy that to here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, paste that in. And there's our set reset switch, as expected. Okay, the output of this bad boy is going to come into here. And the output of this goes into our reset switch, which will always be on the bottom. So the output of this goes into the reset switch, which will always be on the bottom. Output of this goes into that. Good. Output of this goes into these. Boom, boom, boom. Output of this goes into the maths, which we'll put up here, I think. Maths! Go. You're going to take the recipe for this, which is what? It's a 1-to-1. Perfect. So we actually just need the 2 of these. You're going to take from the red wire network. Is your input. Boom, boom, boom. Then as green wire here from this reset switch, you're going to come in as well. Boom, boom. You're going to take the direct input of green wire. Multiply that by alpha. And output alpha. And you're both, oops, you're both going to do that. Good. Okay, so you both, no. Let's keep things in lines. So you're both going to do that. The outputs of you two need to come into this. We can use green for that. Not a problem. That's alpha. But no, we can't use green for that. Well, that's beta, so they're not gonna cross. We shouldn't have used green, but we can use green because it won't cross the wiring. Because they don't go anywhere else. We will have to make sure that the output of this over here is definitely red, which we can do right now. Just make some red wire. No big deal. Make a little bit more green wire while we're at it. And then just go output from here. So the output of U is going to go into U, and the output of U goes into U. So just to make sure that's fine. Then from the chest, inputs of the chest, we're going to make sure that this is green, so those don't get messed up. There we go. And then the chest contents of this will have to come into U. And it doesn't really matter what color we use. There. Alright. So you need to be alpha equals 1. Then you're working. You go to there, and actually I could just copy and paste you to these right now, even though you don't have the network conditions yet, but you will. Put those in. That'll be fine. You are looking for alpha. If alpha is greater than 0, which will be the product. So we're going to copy you into all of you. And all I have to do is set the product. So the product that you need is going to be... it doesn't really matter because the system's all 1 for 1. She'll filter copper wire. And, whoopsie. And you'll filter for circuits. Actually, I can copy that to you, and that to you, and you. Point of fact. That's good. I just copy it into these and just change what I'm filtering for. You're actually going to filter for plate, and copy that there, and you're going to filter for copper plate. Alright, the only thing I haven't set in is the master inputs, is the master reset switch. So we'll do that. You come into here. You're going to contain the master network. I just don't know how to get you into the master network without connecting into this. It's possible that the green network doesn't connect into that, actually. The more I think about it. Or like they could cross because it would have a brief pulse of alpha, and who cares about the brief pulse of alpha? But they don't yet. Alright, so let's put the green wire reset into U. Put another power pole over here. This is going to cause ridiculous wires. But that's how it's going to be for now to get that in. So that's now part of the main reset network. So that's good. I'm going to get some green wire coming from here into here and here as well. So that way we've got the green reset. We're not doing, notice, we're not doing that fancy pants business yet. We're just setting up the main business. But it's taking so long. Priorities. Right? Brutal. How many are we waiting for? 750. Yeah, see, priorities. It's so bad. That's why we're going to the little loops, right? I'm going to try and fix that priority issue. Well, we've got some of it set up. We're going to get the rest of it set up on the next time. I'm going to keep going, trying this little loop thing. Like I said, I was a little negative on Monday and Tuesday, but I'm feeling a little bit better about this now, Wednesday, Thursday. As you watch this, of course, obviously, I taped these all in a row. Copper's building up again. That's good. It's amazing when the train runs. It's crazy. I'm feeling a little bit better about this, trying to do these smaller loop pockets. So I like this as the first one. We'll get the wires out of there and try and get this a little bit more prioritized for just in general, because I think this is kind of what it needed, is a better priority system. So we'll give it a go. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.